Do you remember when people were complaining that Stilet wasn't good enough? Well, it's been a few weeks since they buffed her, and I recently got her to T5. Okay, lucky I know. So I want to talk about her a little bit. This video we also discuss her sister unit Baselot and my concern about her in the future too. So let's dive in. As we know, they increased Stylet HP pool by almost 200, making it easier to stagger the enemy with her main, and her sub melee range attack are better. I should be clear and be honest with you. I already thought Stylet was fine because you actually need skill to play her. You can't just rush in and spam forward melee attack and expect to win every time. Her lower HP pool is also very punishing if you are not good with the character, which to be honest, at the time, I think is a very good. They balance very well. I always find her somewhat good already because her ability to redlock extend and play range if necessary. But some people are going to clown me and say, but if the win rate wasn't that high and if she was already good, why do they need to buff her to begin with? Well, maybe they're right. But what if people haven't really give her a chance to see if she can keep up with the next few characters? Meta in this game change all the time, and sometimes new environment might benefit the older characters with zero changes. Also, this is this first time they buffed a character that was fine to begin with or already good and made them even stronger. See Sharp and Sky Saver if you need some example. But what done is done. Now we are stuck with a character who has almost 2400 HP and arm herself with an annoying main. He can now run away or fight back if you get too close. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to see a lot of people realize how obnoxious this version of Stilet is. Even if I face plant myself into the enemy team and tank all of their aggro so my partner can shoot them for free, they still need to do around 7,000 damage to kill me 3 times. That is not counting if my partner is also willing to use their HP to fight with me as well. This could also send the wrong message to certain group of players that now you have more HP. Some people might think it is okay for them to YOLO instead of taking advantage of her stronger range attack or ignore her auto mechanic altogether, making it hard to play with this kind of players. Now, we are still in the Nora patch, so we can't say for sure that Stilet will be a problem if Nora leaves, but if she becomes a popular pick, it could reach Sharp level, and they will eventually have to nerf her just like Sharp. It is kind of weird that they overbuff Sharp only to nerf her later, and I don't want it to happen to Stilet as well. Like, what's even the point anymore if that happened? You buff them only to nerf him later. This is why I want to talk about Baselot too. If you have been online in the non-English speaker sphere, you have probably seen that many people are unhappy with her performance. I've seen many people call her terrible, C tier, and the worst one I saw, industrial waste. That's just mean. But the interesting thing is that recently, I start to see a lot of people putting Baselot on their rank roster. You can see her quite often in the SD rank server. I've been undercover in the 8K and above rank matches, and people seem to be doing very well with her. I know that our local SD server usually don't talk shit about their waifu or their favorite unit and try to make them work. But I also see people, even in the stronger server and higher MMR, starting to give her a chance. We still don't know if the dev team will buff her, but the perception of this character is very different. Like, I doubt many English speaker fans are even aware that some people call her bad. This is why I'm curious to see what they will do with Stilet, Baselot, and maybe even Gorai in the upcoming 2.1 update. Yeah, let me know what you think about this topic, and if you're interested in the more free-form discussion like this, let me know in the comment. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.